Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo in Parkway RV Center. And guys, today we've got a very nice Class B van we're going to review. Now guys, this van is not for everybody. I know that the price on this van is out of a lot of people's budget. I get that, guys, but if you're looking for a luxury Class B camper van, gets good fuel mileage, you're in that $100,000 price range, you're going to want to pay special attention to this video. But even if it's out of your price, out of my price range, but I can still admire it. But you can still admire it no matter what. But it's a 2019 Midwest Legend. And guys, I don't think I've done a couple of Midwest. I love the quality of a Midwest. And yes, I will go ahead and state I put Midwest up there with Airstream as far as quality. And of course, if this was an Airstream, it'd be $30,000, $40,000 higher, but you pay extra for that Airstream name. It's a Midwest Automotive Group Legend. It's a little over 19 feet long. It's the FSL Legend, built on a Ram Promaster chassis. It's got 13,300 miles on it, which, considering what somebody paid for this thing, that's a shame. That's all they used it, but you reap the benefits. Neat van. These get right at 15 miles per gallon, but they've got 280 horsepower V6. Got the 6-speed automatic transmission, traction control, independent suspension. It drives great, and we are going to drive it later in the video. But these are just a great van, guys. It's got a 2.5 kW Onan propane generator running right now. This is a very versatile van because you can use it for boondocking as well. It's got a 100-watt solar panel on the roof with a 30-amp charge controller and a 265-amp-hour battery in it. So it's set up with a 2,000-watt inverter. So it's set up to run off generator, run off inverter if you don't need the air conditioner. Of course, you can always hook it into shore power somewhere. And a little over 19 feet long, so it's pretty small for a van. Excuse me, I got the generator back here. Got a hitch on the back, 3,500 pound tow capacity. Got the privacy glass all the way around. I love all the windows in this van. 16-inch tires. A lot of neat features, guys. It's got the Suburban Insta Hot Water heater. So you pretty much turn your water heater on, you've got hot water on the spot. You don't have to wait for it to heat up. It's got a hydronic heating system, which is really neat, guys. It's a very expensive heating system. Basically, it's like a boiler with radiator heat like you used to see in old apartments. It's just a lot more efficient, and it actually circulates hot water to radiators throughout the little van, and it will actually heat it up better than a propane furnace will. And just got a great looking front end, guys. It's got great visibility driving it. Got an HD antenna on top. It's got a power legless awning. It's got the one thing I wish every van had, that's a sliding side door. And I say that from experience, guys, because, you know, when you get in a van like this in a parking spot, it's a little tight on the side sometimes. Well, with a swing out door like the front door, you have to get it out there. You're going to bump, which I think's got a big opening, but you're going to bump the car next to you trying to get in and out of your van. So you either crawl through the back or hit the other car, or have you a sliding door where you don't have to worry about it. And this is cool too. It's got a screen door. So if you're boondock camping, leave that open the back doors up if you can, and pretty neat. Let some air circulate through there. Let's take a look inside. Go ahead and shut this door and save that AC. This thing has got a 13,500 BTU ducted roof air that will freeze you out of here. And not only that, the dash air will actually keep this entire van fairly comfortable, so you don't have to run the generator while you're driving to keep it cool. I mean, this dash air will do a fantastic job. Front cab though, like I said, 13,000 395 miles, no check engine lights, no warning lights. I didn't close the door all the way, that's why the open door light's on, but it does have a backup camera built into the Bluetooth stereo. Got a great sounding front and rear stereo. Traction control. I like the rubber mat up here because the driver's side floorboard always gets the dirtiest, so this makes it really easy to keep clean. Wood grain. I love these seats, guys. I'm sure there's a more technical name for them. It's a diamond stitch seating. Very, very comfortable leather seats, guys. Of course, Midwest is on up there. These are hand polished hardwood interior panels, just like an Airstream's got solid surface countertops, induction cooktop. Nice. Not a lot of propane systems in here either, guys. Your refrigerator's 12 volt or 110. You have electric induction cooktop. Pretty much it. I guess, as far as I know, only your heating and hot water is the only thing that's really depending on propane. Single basin sink. Great headroom, and it's got a big fantastic vent fan here. If you're boondock camping, you want to circulate some air. You know, guys, you'll be surprised how well that fantastic vent fan can keep your RV comfortable. And I know that from experience because my current RV, I've had the generator out of it for the past few months, basically rebuilding it. Because you can't buy a new 4 kW Onan generator right now. So when we go out and we're not hooked to shore power, we're having to use my fantastic vent fan. And between that and the dash area, it keeps the motorhome very, very comfortable even when it's hot outside. Now, it doesn't get as comfortable as the roof air, no, but it keeps it where you can actually stand to stay in it without getting too hot. And even boondock camping, guys, you'll be on a cool night air, you can suck some of that air in and keep it nice and comfortable in here. This is cool right here. Let's look at the bathroom before we go to the back. I like the fact, unlike a road trek where you have to take a shower in the hallway, this wide body gives you the ability to have a fully enclosed wet bath, which is, you know, when you're in a 19-foot motorhome, guys, you're not going to be able to do much for a bathroom. If it had a separate shower, you wouldn't be able to get in it. It'd be so tight. This one right here, guys, you can sit on the toilet, take a shower. You got plenty of space in here to stand up, take a shower that you wouldn't have if it had a separate shower in it. So, and of course, you've got a shower curtain if you want to leave these doors open for ventilation. You've got a little pop-up vent fan in there, LED lighting. These are nice doors too. Like I said, guys, it's one-piece composite floor. This thing is nice as an Airstream. Refrigerator, a couple of locks on it. Because it's a 12 volt 110, it's already cold. It's crazy, but these things just heat up so much faster than the traditional RV refrigerators. Electric induction cooktop, which, turn it on for a second so you can see it lights up. Overhead storage, 13,500 BTU. Dometic air conditioner with a wall-mounted thermostat. There's your remote control for your fantastic vent fan. Microwave, convection oven, doesn't look like it's ever been used. Got the push button latches. Closet area, storage. You know, it's actually got quite a bit of storage for this size RV. In fact, I'm gonna cut that air conditioner off. It's pretty loud right here. Got a TV right here, of course. Here is your hydronic heating and your Suburban water heater control. You literally turn this thing on, you've got hot water on the spot. You've got a power sofa in the back that will fold down and make a bed. And then you've also got a table that sits up back here that at nighttime, that table will go between these two benches, these little booster seats right here. And you fold this down and it makes a big bed, queen size, almost a king size bed. You've got an extra stereo back here, touchscreen stereo. Open this up, guys. This should be your solar generator switch, inverter control. Right now we're getting 14 volts of solar outside, 30 amp. Of course, you got your water pump. You've got a built-in tank heater for winter camping. So this is a very versatile, what is that, 10 hours on the generator, almost 11. And you really wouldn't need a generator much in this, unless you're going to boondock camp without hookups. In the summertime, you got multiple USB chargers throughout the entire van. And like I said, these are very dark tinted windows. They're not completely see-proof or see-through proof, but you've got the slow rise shades. They call them that because they rise up slow. Blu-ray player built in, so if you're somewhere without internet, that is a Samsung Smart TV too, but if you're somewhere without internet, a little trick I like to do, which I don't like to watch a bunch of TV, but keep from having to search for antenna signal all the time, which it can, put you some movies and television shows, some flash drives, and you can usually play those through a Blu-ray player onto your TV, and you can store basically stack of DVDs or Blu-rays this tall will fit on a flash drive. So of course got the soft touch roof. Like I said, I'm 6'4". I can stand up in this all the way. I have to duck down just a little bit to get underneath the air conditioner. So this is definitely a tall person's camper van. That's something I can't do in most camper vans. I love camper vans. In fact, my nickname's a Van Man back when I was in sales, because I sold all the Class B vans back when we had a bunch of them. But you know, back then guys would have 10 or 12 vans in stock. Now we're lucky to have 1 or 2 at a time. But this is a nice van, and I know guys, this is not cheap, but you gotta look at what you're getting. You know, right now you can't buy a new van. You'll have to wait a year or 2 years to get a new van, and prices go up every month. And you don't pay the price when you order a new one. You pay the price of what it is when it's built, not when it's ordered. It's not like the old days where you had price protection. None of the manufacturers are doing that anymore, and it sucks for new dealers, because you can't even tell the customer. All you can do is give them a guesstimate on how much it will be when it's built, but you can't guarantee it. So I've got this one for $99.9, guys, and it's the only way you're going to get one nicer is to go order a brand new one and get it about a year from now. That's the only way you're going to get one nicer than this one. In fact, you pull this one next to a 2021 model or 22 model, you can't tell a bit of difference except the price. Not been smoked in, no pet odors, clean. It's ready to go, guys. It's got a lot of stuff in a little van. I mean, it really is impressive, the engineering. Of course, that's why they cost so much new. And 280 horsepower or 260 pound-feet of torque. It'll drive good too. These things are really peppy. I've drove them on video before, but I am going to drive this one, and they handle incredibly well. I mean, this is like driving a minivan going down the road. So I'll definitely load one of my guys up to hold the camera. We'll take it for a test drive here in a minute. But this unit is $99.9, haggle-free firm. We have no extra fees. We're not going to charge you thousands of dollars in fees like other dealers do, like dock fees, prep fees, and all that other nonsense. Happy camper fees and freight fees and processing fees and whatever name they come up with, inspection fees or whatever. You know, as far as everything working on it, guys, everything works on it. I mean, you know, we do guarantee all the major stuff, and that works, and then some. So, I mean, this thing has hardly been used its entire life, and it shows. $99.9 for this 2019 Midwest Legend on a Promaster chassis. If this is something you think you're interested in, and like I said, I know this is a very limited market when you get into the 6 figures, especially for a little camper van. But guys, and I've said this in other videos, the convenience of something small and easy to drive, you have to pay a premium for. We have to pay a premium for when we buy them. Believe me, guys, you'd be surprised. I'm not making that much money on this. I mean, I'm making less than, way less than 10% profit on this at $99.9. But I love these vans. I love getting them. I love getting them in. I take some really good trades on them. So You know, people trade in stuff to buy these vans a lot of times, so definitely something that, you know, and I get a lot of response on my videos about it. So I do love buying these, and I try to buy every one I can get my hands on. You know, I know most people want the $50,000 vans, the $40,000 vans. They're just so few and far between. I mean, I'm watching some of the groups on Facebook and Craigslist and all this stuff nationwide, and I'm seeing 98 model vans bringing $32,000, $33,000 and selling in a day. I mean, vans are just at a super premium right now for us to buy or us to sell. I came across this one, had to buy it. I love the Midwest. They don't build these, and they're not mass produced like a lot of the other brands are, but they're just an incredible quality that's, like I said, it's up there with an Airstream. I mean, I put Airstream and Midwest at 2 top quality vans you can buy. But they know it when you buy a new one. Guys, if you'll hang tight, we're going to drive it, but it's $99.9, haggle-free firm. If you're interested, give us a call, 706-965-7929. One of my salespeople will be happy to help you out, and then when we do the test drive, I'll whoever holds the camera, I'll let them give them your cell number, or give you their cell number, and you can text them if you don't want to call. I know a lot of people would rather text, and he'll give you his number, whoever I get to go with me. But anyway, guys, this is nice. It's clean, extremely low miles. I mean, if I put the stickers in it, the tags in it, you swear it's a brand new one. But thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you smash me a thumbs up, comment, share on social media, tell your friends and family. Most importantly, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button. You get notified every time I post a video. And believe me, guys, I try to post a little bit of everything in a variety of price ranges, because I know everybody's got a different price range, and I know this may not be in your price range. I understand. Stay tuned to my channel. I will shoot vehicles in your price range. I promise. You know, I try to get the vans. See, see, we're in a tug of war right now, because we want to buy a bunch of vans, but without overpaying for them. And here's the thing: you find the cheaper vans are junk. So I'm not going to buy junk. I don't care how cheap the price is. So we're kind of in a dilemma. We can pay more for them, get nice stuff like this that we can sell to you that's just turnkey ready, or we can buy some with high miles that been abused, lived in, need a lot of work. You know, it's crazy. But for those of you who can afford something like this, it's a great buy. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. We're going to take it for a test drive. Let me get one of my guys loaded up, and I'll tell you how it drives, which I expect it drives like a dream. But we will definitely check that out here in a minute. Call before coming to look to make sure somebody else hadn't beaten you to it and left a deposit on it, because all it takes is a 5-minute phone call and a credit card. It's off the market. 706-965-7929. So hang tight, guys. If you got any questions, call one of my salespeople. Again, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to talk to me in person, I am on Facebook. On my Facebook page, RVs with Big Bo. You can feel free to message me there. Just like my page and you can message me, and I'll try to answer any questions you have. I'm not in my office very often, so please no phone calls, and I'm not in sales. I'm in marketing, so I can't sell you an RV, but I can certainly answer questions about RVing. I've been doing this for 25 years, especially vans. I love vans. I owned a Class B many years ago, and I drive a conversion van today. I mean, I love conversion vans, owned a few of them too. And you know, this is really cool. So many things you can do with these vans. They're a great vehicle for camping, for day trips, for weekend trips, cross-country trips. I mean, it's a 1 or 2 person van, that's it. They're great for, heck, just use it for a second vehicle. 15 miles a gallon, say your car's got to go in the shop for whatever reason. Why rent a car? You can drive something, drive your van. Heck, if your insurance company pay for a rental, just let them pay you so much per day to drive your extra vehicle. You know, you can take these to ball games, tailgating, festivals, You know, fall festivals full swing right now, so in our area of the country. Well, how cool would it be to have this to drive out there, have your own restroom, have a nice cool place to sit and relax, have you something cold to drink, make you something hot to eat, right in the parking lot. I mean, how cool is that? No hookups required. It does have onboard tanks, by the way, 28-gallon freshwater capacity, 18-gallon gray water, and 15-gallon black water. So, which is actually pretty good for a Class B van. And of course, you can always carry an extra jug or two of water underneath the sofa in the back if you need to. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Keep in mind, we have no extra fees besides applicable sales tax. And of course, all Georgia residents pay a $100 highway impact fee and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee. That's Georgia residents only. So hang tight, get behind the wheel, grab one of the guys, and I will see you from the driver's seat in just a second. All right, everybody, now we're going to test drive this 2019 Midwest Legend. And I got my buddy Shane here, one of the salespeople, and being my cameraman. And you know, if you want to call him or text him, he can answer any questions about it. Shane, what's your number?
It's 423-347-8478.
And anytime, day or night, drive him crazy. he likes it.
2 in the morning.
Yep. Let's take this thing down the road, which I know how these drive. But at least that way you know on film. 280 horsepower in this little van ought to get up and go. And great takeoff. Smooth. I mean, I've only got it maybe half throttle. So far, so good. It's got speed-sensitive steering too, so actually your steering tightens up the quicker you go. And a torquey little motor. It's still amazing to me what they can do with these vans with these little engines. I mean, I remember this thing had outrun a V8 in a regular van all day long and get a lot better mileage too. So and we're just sitting here cruising at 55. Of course, we'll hit the cruise control and all that once we get on the interstate. Easy, one-handed driver, no problem. About driving with just 2 fingers. Very, very easy driving. These things are just, they turn so well. That's what I like about them. I mean, get on it just a little bit here. Like I said, these got the acceleration of an SUV. I mean, we're already at 65 before we even get close to the interstate. In fact, I got to slow down a little bit before I get on. I mean, this is the acceleration of like a Toyota 4Runner or something like that. I mean, it's just easy to drive. Let's hit the cruise control. I'm behind this truck. Also, I'm behind this FedEx truck, and I'm not fighting the steering wheel at all. Normally, right here in the wind zone, you're getting blown all over the place. But I mean, it's just awesome. You can feel it just a little bit, but nothing like you would in most other RVs. And cruise control works great. Pretty nice. Yeah, guys, I mean, you're not going to have any complaints about the way it drives. I promise you that. This is something I can drive all day long. Anyway, guys, if this is something you think you're interested in, give Shane a call or a text.
423-347-8478.
And just make sure you smash us a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just give me a second here, my phone's going crazy. But thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.